Hello friend, and welcome to the Slowest Sim Driving channel on YouTube. Doing something a little bit retro today with Fatal Racing or Whiplash, depending on which part of the world you are from. We're going to have a go at the campaign.
Lotto Ariel Souhaite 270ZX is a good all-rounder with an average maximum speed and a good acceleration. Ariel are the only surviving French major car manufacturer in the world. Their reputation is for all-round performance cars.
There's our car, the Auto Ariel.
Auto Ariel Souhaite 270.
Yes, all right, we've heard about it. We'll try and go through with all the cars in all the campaigns, because there are quite a few campaigns and they get sillier and sillier. If you've never seen this game before, it is violent. It is really, really violent. I've had an issue with the joystick setup, so we are on keyboard. Hope this view's okay for you. It's about the best I can do. Everybody just leaving us behind at the start there. The Auto Ariel, not the finest car on the grid. And what I do need to do is get used to the way it handles and get used to the track as well. Just kick that guy out there. Keep an eye on the AI names. If you've never seen this game before, all the AIs are actually named after AIs in films or series, so you'll recognise them, I hope. Can we work our way up to the top of the field? We've got to assume the Rice Wagons are going to be dominant in this first series. The Rice Wagons have the fastest top speed in the field. That's a Rice Wagon just in front of us, and that's probably going to just leave us behind. Yeah, it's just overtaken a couple of the field there. We've got Holly in 12th. I can't remember what team Holly's in or what that car is renowned for. I'm sure we'll find out as we go along. Ash there in one of the more agile cars. Vincent driving one of the cars I believe has the best brakes in the field, and that was kind of mean. Yeah, you do get 3 cars, as you can see on the left hand side there. I have 3 Auto Ariels, because your car can get destroyed. On the right hand side in the bottom corner there, we have a little damage meter, which is a tiny bit of green on it. With our teammate Hal driving the same car as us. We're on normal difficulty. Whoa! With your teammate. Okay, we're catching up. We just lost a little bit of momentum there by tapping the wall. Oh, that guy went for us. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Up into 5th. We seem like we're making good progress, but believe me, as we get to the front, we are going to struggle against those Rice Wagons. There's Nomad in 3rd. Nomad is driving the Global car. Global car is my personal favourite because it's the best all-rounder. Zen is in last, so Zen's being lapped. And then we've got the 2 Rice Wagons in the lead, Gort and Robbie. They are going to be our main competition throughout this championship. Sorry about the jerky movement, by the way. The keyboard taking a little bit of time to get used to. Hooray, fastest lap, that's what we like to see. Oh, there's a wall there. A little bit of damage. As you get more and more damage, your car gets slower and slower. So there's the pits on the right. You do need to pop in there if you get too much damage. Something else about the Rice Wagons is they're very heavy, and that means they can take a lot of damage and also dish out a lot of damage. So these guys are going to be real difficult to deal with. As you see there, the second place car acting as rear gunner, trying to take me out. We didn't take too much damage, thankfully. Doing pretty well. Gort is a speedy boy up front. Don't worry too much about, shedding speed in the corners, because it's not exactly the real driving simulator. Oh, there's the pits. Brilliant. Just getting blocked off there by Gort, who didn't want us to come past. We made it. Went into 1st, but can we pull away is the question. I'm surprised at how well it's going. Something's bound to ruin it. That was interesting. Some of the corners more cambered than others, so you don't always necessarily get consistent steering. I should probably have looked at when this game was released. I'll probably put it in the title or something. And when I got my first PC in 1995, which is a Windows 95 Pentium P200. This game was actually bundled free with it, to give you some idea of just how old this game is. But all the same, look at those 3D graphics. For the day, that's impressive. And I'm amazed it still works now on modern hardware, so great bit of development. I know that somewhere out there, there's a online mod for this, but I do think you need to find a good community of retro gamers for that. So if anybody knows a retro gaming community, maybe on Discord, who do the old retro racing games, let me know in the comments and I will go and say hi, and I'll see if we can arrange something. Because that would be brilliant. Perhaps this, maybe some Jeff Crammond's Grand Prix. Who knows? If you look at the map in the bottom left corner, the two Rice Wagons are right behind us. There isn't actually a look back key, but we do have a behind at the top, which says that they are just under 3 seconds behind us. So any hiccup is going to be a disaster for the auto aerial team. I don't know where my teammate is, but judging by the map, I think he's more or less midfield. But I think Rice Wagon are going to take the big points in the Constructors' Championship. If we can win, we can start the season at the top of the Drivers' Championship, which also, of course, gives us pole for the next race, which would be great because then we can avoid danger. There's somebody going the wrong way. I can see them on the mini-map. They're heading towards us. But it's okay. It's fine. We've crossed the finish line. It's all good. So that's a great start to the season. Looked like Gort there had got some damage. Congratulations. Go Gadget Auto Aerial. What a great start to the season. And what a great 90s soundtrack too. Do we have an advance key? Oh, there it is. Winner, fastest lap. What more could we ask for? But no kills. Did anybody get taken out? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it to me. Okay. So we're moving into race 2 at the head of the championship. What about the constructors? Oh, we are joint with Rice Wagon. And Global in third. So there we go. Can we take the fight to the German team? We shall see as we move into race 2. Just snake pass. Here we go.
Drivers ready.
We're on pole.
Engines ready. Go!
Don't really remember this track, so let's just keep our fingers crossed we can get around it. Oh, took a massive hit from one of the globals there, which was just faster than us off the line. And oh, there's a lot of blind corners in this game, and most of them seem to be on this particular track. We'll just follow the Rice Wagons through there, see if we can follow their line for now, while we get used to the track. Whoa!
Yeah, take him out.
There's going to be a lot of damage on this track, I can already tell. Oh! Yeah, well worth learning these tracks. If you want to be a winner, there's a lot of brown on the screen. 9 laps. How many laps? Oh, good grief. The car's never going to survive 9 laps. Hey, Robbie. How's it going? You want to let me past, maybe? Oh, we're going to take some damage from that section every lap. Yeah, we are not lasting. Oh, dear. Okay. We'll just do the best that we can. Oh, that's not the best that we can. Oh, we are in the pits. We're not going to stop. We're just going to say hi.
That's your best lap yet.
Best lap, but not the fastest lap. Okay, we're down to 6th. We've got the 2 globals ahead of us. And kind of what the red team is. We'll have to look at them on the constructors next time around and find out. And then we're losing ground to the Rice Wagons as well. So this track not suiting my driving style at all. The auto aerials really struggling with some of these corners. Oh, we've got smoke. We have got smoke. So it's not really affecting us at the moment.
Best lap yet. Keep going.
A lot of air there. Oh, there's our teammate Hal. Hi Hal. Well, we are losing ground. We're going to have to pit at some point. Otherwise we're just not going to be any use to our team at all. There we go. All right, that was not good. We've got some yellow appearing on the damage bar. I don't know if I've moved or if the microphone's moved. I think the microphone arm may have come loose, so I'm sorry if I've suddenly got very loud. But the microphone's actually drifted towards me. Okay, let's get some pit work. And go!
Okay, you're done.
Go! Car just failing to start there. And we are right to the back of the field. I mean, we are literally last. That is not ideal at all for our championship. Early days yet. Race 2. Sure we can make some places up. I'd like to say hopefully we can stay out of trouble, but with some slower cars up ahead, I don't think we're going to be able to stay out of trouble at all. I used to play this a lot with my older brother. We would always be teammates on Team Global. We would always win every championship because that's how we rolled. But right now, I am looking decidedly out of practice, and that's a wall. Thankfully, didn't take any damage from that. I think Crichton there may have been in the pits. How far back can we come? I don't think we're going to get an undercut. I don't believe there's any kind of tyre advantage. For pitting, hi Zen, how you doing? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me very much. That's the Silver team, which I believe are the most drifty of cars. And that is a wall, which is not at all drifty. In fact, it just sits there and hurts you. But we don't want hurts, we want speeds. There we go. So, oh, one of the rice wagons there in the pits.
4 laps remaining.
That's good. That is good. Can we keep the car in one piece for the next 4 laps is the question. We've got Vincent up ahead. I know we've got a faster car than Vincent, and he's got damage, so this shouldn't be too difficult. I can just stop hitting the walls and pinballing my way around this track. Okay, that's fine. We can get through there. Bash, Vincent going in the pits. Up to 9th, it's Marvin in 8th. There you get out of the way. That's new lap record just as I get absolutely murdered into a wall. Never mind. We're still on it. We're still going. The car's not too bad, I suppose. It could be worse. Oops. Now we've got some smoke though. Now we've got smoke, and smoke is not good. Still going to try and get the car to the end, because at this point I think we're going to have some pits from the guys up at the front. Now Ash going to stop? It is. That is 7th place. 2 laps. Can we keep the car from exploding? And by the way, it does explode. It's not just a simple breakdown. If you get down to 0 health, your car just explodes. And you're then starting from scratch with a fresh car, which is very time consuming, very problematic. Oh, we're in the red. Stop bouncing off the walls, you foolish grandpa. There's definite loss of speed, so any places we gain now are going to be in the pits. They're not going to be on track. Oh, there's a rice wagon in the pits. So we're ahead of both rice wagons at the moment.
Last and final lap.
So I don't really mind too much coming 6th, as long as we finish ahead of our 2 championship rivals. Robbie about 3 seconds behind and with a fresh car, so I don't think we're going to be able to keep him behind us. Hopefully our teammate might still be up ahead. Get some points for the team. Oh, this is a lot of pain. It's closing in. That rice wagon's closing in on us. 1.5 seconds. 1 second.
You've got to try harder.
I mean, I'll take it. We beat the rice wagons. What more could we ask for? So, Nomad won for the global team. We got the fastest lap. Fastest lap's worth a point, so that's good. Our teammate came third, which is brilliant news. So we're now 2 points behind Nomad, who is in the global there. Bishop in Pulse Engineering, they're the red ones, okay. And in Instructors, well, we got ahead of Ricewagon, but we fell behind Global. So that's it, that's going to be our season then. Ricewagon and Global are the usual two protagonists, and we're slap bang between them. So can Auto Aerial pull off a surprise victory this season? We'll do one more race, and then if you want to see more of this season, more action, just let me know in the comments. I've had some hardware issues which have prevented me from doing the Demolition Derby series. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to that soon.
Drivers
Okay,
ready.
this is the Big Dipper.
Engines ready. Go!
Plus we're second because that's where we are in the championship. Oh, this car's got no acceleration whatsoever. Oh, and they're making us pay for having no acceleration. I should probably have checked to see how many laps this was. Okay, we need to try and settle into a rhythm. That's not a rhythm, that's a car up my backside. If we can get an idea of the track layout. Oh, might need to go a little bit slower through there, I think. I am getting manhandled. Yes, I'm getting some real abuse from behind. But we're okay. We're still in fifth. See if we can get past this global car here. Voyager in fourth.
Keep going.
7 laps left. That's a lot of laps to be taking this much punishment. Oops. Sorry, Bishop. Didn't see you around the corner. And we've already got smoke. I don't really want to pit until lap 4. Oh, come on. It looks like I may have to. Because I am taking pain. Pain. Can't keep up with Robbie already. We did take a lot of damage straight off the line. So, oh, and walls don't help. Come on, Grandpa. Voyager's back. Looks like Bob's got ahead of him. Well done, Bob. Fastest lap there from Robbie.
Best lap yet. Keep going.
Oops. See if we can keep up. We've got a little bit of red show on the damage meter now. I still want to get to lap 4 if I can, so we're roughly halfway through the race. I do lose a lot of time in the pits, so I don't want to lose any more time than I have to, but I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh, even my teammates getting in on that action. Curse you, Hal. Oh, we're slow. We're getting pain. We may as well pit. Try and get to the end. Because everybody's just driving away from us now. This is not what we want for our season. Oh, I'm not impressed with the Auto Aerial. I've got to say, it's not working out to be the car I'd hoped it would be. Where are the pits around here? There's the pits.
Head for the pit.
Also, the handling of the car has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Who's that pitting? On the Pulse cars, Ash.
Okay, you're done.
We're done. And we're going, and we're in last again. But it's alright, we've got a pretty decent result from last in the previous race. Get after Ash
Laps remaining.
and try not to require any more pit stops in this race. That's the goal, really. I'm coming for you, Ash. We'll just back off a little bit here. Don't hit the wall. And I still hit the wall even though I backed off. So I need to back off a little bit earlier. Perhaps give it some brakes for that particular corner. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's a wall. Caught up to the main pack by the look of that. Maybe a few cars have pitted. We've definitely got the straight line speed over the Pulse. We just haven't got the same cornering ability. Also, I keep hitting things, which isn't helping. So we need to try and avoid that. But at least while we're all the way back here, we're not being battered around by cars rear-ending us, just been battered around by the walls, just clearly jumping out at us. And I think somebody's paid off the walls to hurt us deliberately. Oh, there we go. That's the right time to back off there, to make that corner without getting hurt. That's given us a good run through there. Can't see really how close.
Aerial 2 to Aerial 1. I'm heading for the pits.
Okay, Hal's going to the pits. We've got a big gaggle of cars just here that we're going to get past if we can.
3 laps remaining.
And get underneath Slave. Oh, and Crichton. No, Crichton's got the... Oh, everyone's got more pace than me through there. Come on, you French car. I don't know any way to insult a car more than calling it French. Oh, big accident. And thankfully, for once, we weren't involved. So that's 12th, and we're catching up with more cars now. Okay. Okay, have some of that, Vincent. Yes, one of the Rice Wagons in the pits. What we like to see. Of course, we do need to see the Global cars in the pits as well, because Global are the big threat at the moment. Big air. Big air. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. We're going to have a lot of ground through that corner. Under Eddie if we can. Oops, that's a fence. There's another fence. We'll take a fence as our teammate who's in trouble by the look of that. When did we get into 5th? When did that happen?
Aerial 2 to Aerial 1. I got a few guys out here who need a lesson. I'm taking them out.
Okay, our teammate's going a little bit psycho. And we have got the lead.
This is a new lap record!
Yay!
Final lap, keep it tight.
Okay, we can still get a win from this if I don't mess it up. It's a big if. A very big if. The car behind us is less than a second behind. That is Nomad in the... Oops, in the Global. We've got smoke. We've got smoke. Oh, no. I've only got myself to blame. But we are pulling away from Nomad. Ever so slightly. Can we get a win in the third and final race of the day? And I've hit the wall. Ah. Come on. I'm sorry I called you a French car. Get over the line.
Congratulations, you're a winner.
Ooh, here we go.
Race over.
Well, oops, we go around the wrong way there. That's that's interesting. But there we go. The victory screen for the second time in one video. Pretty pleased with that. We got the fastest lap as well, which is good. Maximum points. Nomad in the Global came second. Eddie in Mission Motors came third. Mission Motors I haven't even talked about yet. That puts us back top of the table by 6 points. Nomad second, and then the 2 Rice Wagons as well. And there you go. Because Hal did well, we're back in the lead of the championship, but only by 5 points. And another 9 points back from there, we've got the Rice Wagons. So this could be a very, very close season. As I said, if you want to see more of it, let me know in the comments, and I'll continue this season. I'm going to go save the game now. And, well, thanks for watching the video. It's been a nice trip down memory lane. Thanks to my Discord, who keep me motivated. Be good to yourself. Be good to those around you. Bye-bye for now.